Here we are. One of the biggest elections of my lifetime is tonight.
Yeah.
Here we go. If I could zoom in, I would zoom in. By the time anybody that's watching this watches this, we're going to have an idea what's going to happen. Of course, 2020, we thought it was one thing and went to bed and woke up the next day and it was like, oh, we found gazillions of billions more votes that we just forgot to count.
Yeah.
But anyway, here we are. This is excommunicado.
Excommunicado.
Excommunicado. So we're going to be working on this. We're going to do some of the things that aren't quite as fun as other things. Putting this blower thing on is going to be, I like that. But we're going to put some headlight stanchions on first.
Cool.
So these kind of go like so. And you can put them either way. And you can kind of see the lean one way or the other.
Sure.
I kind of like it. And actually, you should probably put them the right direction.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Now, do they go in line with the radiator or so far back? Or?
So we want to keep them clear of that. We don't want them too far back that they're, you know, the headlights are kind of in the way. So this is like a general random. Now, you can tip them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a 90 there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is rounded real tight, or rounded real loose.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't take much to have it going down a little bit or up a little bit. So make sure this is tight.
Right.
We're going to drill 2 holes up here.
Okay.
And countersink.
Okay.
Some button head bolts. We're going to drill 1 hole in the bottom.
Okay.
Countersink some button head bolts. Our frame is 3/16 thick.
Mm-hmm.
Which is plenty thick to drill and tap. Quarter 20s. So I'll get some stainless button head bolts.
Okay.
Pretty much like those. Tape everything.
Right.
So that we can drill and do. So let's start with those. The big deal is consistent. If you're whatever far back from here to here,
The other side.
make sure the other side. I'll go get some headlights. I think we've got them. And let's start there.
Okay.
All right.
I like
and in the meantime, all we can do is root at this point.
That's all we can do.
So I'm seeing a lot of shavings here. Oh, you can pop that radiator off. Might be easier to do the tap on top.
Yeah.
We got the holes marked in the headlight stanchions. They're drilled. Now what we're going to do is countersink them. Drill
Well,
them
they got to go out to quarter anyways. That's just a 3/16 pilot I get on them.
Okay. I better go find you some stainless button heads.
Are we doing the wire hole?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thought so, but I thought I'd double.
I like the wires hidden.
I did
The
too.
wires will come through the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Drill a hole right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drill a hole on top of the frame and run them down. All right, see baiting your hook there?
Yeah.
We're on a fishing expedition.
Well,
We've got
actually,
some welding wire.
I'm gonna be the fish. You're gonna be the fisherman.
Okay, so I'm on this end. I need a little piece then.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do, we got a hole in the top of the frame over here. We're going to run the wire all the way down to the little hole right there. And I'm going to try to catch that wire. And when I do, then we can tape the other wires to it for the headlights and turn signals and run them down the frame. Okay, so it didn't take too long. We've got a hook on the other end also. So if you start pulling, in theory, we should catch it. Can you start pulling it out some? Because you're past right now.
Yeah.
So we caught it. We got a hook on both ends. It was pretty simple. Probably didn't take us, what, a minute? Not
yeah,
even.
I was gonna say a minute or two, yeah.
So we kind of marked on how long it was going to go in there, so we knew about where the end was going to be. Pushed it past a little bit, hooked it, and grabbed it. Now we can use this to pull the wire through. Okay,
Or
so
good,
doing
yeah.
pretty good. Didn't
Yeah.
skin it too bad. So that went pretty quick, and actually I was watching election results and giving a giving while I was pulling. So it looks like Trump just went ahead in Pennsylvania. By the time you watch this, you'll know whether he won or not. But Harris, they had the lead there for a little while, but Democrats were always early on their numbers there. So, okay, moving on to the next side.
This side.
More fishing. Okay, so we got the wires through. This side gave us a little more trouble. That one wire wanted to kind of go its own direction. We got them through. Now we need to countersink the stanchions, and the stanchions have a hole in the back here. So we run the wires up through that, and then they'll come out up on top here. Okay, looks like things are going our way. Well, maybe not so much on, but your wife just called.
Yes.
Trump seems to be like he's going to be our man.
Yep.
Okay. So when you're putting these things together, little heat shrink going on, works pretty good. They are very tight into the tube going up the stanchion. I'm putting 3 wires, that way you can put the turn signals. I got the turn signal in the headlight. So getting that, bringing that up there. We're how late we working tonight?
We'll at least get headlights on this thing.
Okay, so we're gonna get headlights on it.
Yeah.
So just stand by. Next edit in, there's gonna be some headlights on here. Okay, so these are never fun, and tonight it's especially not fun. But it's a good night. Looks like Republicans have control of the Senate again. So this here stud coming out of the headlight bucket goes down through there, comes out. I pulled out the wire that comes with the, that's the wire that comes in the bucket, with the buckets we're using here. But we're so tight with the wire coming up that we both, Gibby and I were both working on, each on our own side, decided we're gonna lose the lock washer. So we got a lock washer, but now we got the threads coming out and we just can't get it what we need. So we're gonna take, oh, what do you think? Take 3 or 4 threads off the bottom of the bucket, or the bolt that holds the bucket on, that's got the hole in it, and start over. So this is our third attempt at putting them on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. 3's the charm, they say.
Put some tape on the frame rails, mark it out, drill your holes, get your holes drilled in your stands.
Just get her done, no problem. Couple hours, right?
Couple hours, no problem. No.
There's 2 of us been working on it pretty regular.
Yeah. Besides you running for parts.
Well, yeah, be running for parts, and
parts
looking.
and stuff in the other building.
But we're probably, man, times 2. We're 5 hours in this.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So if we're gonna call it for tonight, because come back fresh tomorrow, or Thursday. Coming in Thursday?
Yes.
I'll save it. I'll save it for you.
Yeah. Please do.
Save it for you, and we'll work on some of the. I can't wait to get going on the blower, but we're gonna do some of the other stuff that's just not quite as fun. Get the gas pedal in there. Get the.
Yeah, something you don't have to reach. Yeah.
We kind of tightened up a few things that I wasn't real happy with. Ready to go. That's the for the column drop. So we'll kind of tighten up a few things under here, get some of the wiring done. I don't have glass in the windshield yet. I'm going to put glass in the windshield probably tomorrow. That way we can maybe get that on Thursday too.
I want to get run.
Make it run. Well, it's not that far from running,
No,
really.
it's not. It really isn't.
I'll gather up the rest of the parts. The board, we got the board. I don't see anything on the board, but there's plenty we can do without having to worry about a board right now. But I think the gas tank's in.
Yeah.
I mean, bolted in. Is it bolted in?
Oh.
Yeah, it's bolted in.
Okay.
That's a good thing. Let's get lantern lights in the back.
Oh, I love them.
So I'll make sure we got them where they're at. So there it is. I think it was a good night. I think our boy won. So there we go. There we go. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna make America great again. Build hot rods.
Yeah. Building hot rods, building dreams.
Building dreams. That's right. We're building dreams here.
That's right.
All right. This will be good. So we're gonna wrap it for tonight.
Yep.